A warm welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm super excited to have you join me today. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for being part of my community. If this is your first time, then please relax and welcome to the family. Subscribe already if you haven't done so. Like this video, you know that your girl will not disappoint you. So I know that Christmas is in the air. I mean, the season is upon us. You could feel the ambience wherever you go. The bells are jingling already in some places. So I'm putting up these tips to help you enjoy this moment because I know that family and friends will be bonding, they'll be holidaying, people will go to visit others. So I decided to put this together to help you make the most of this season. If you follow these tips that I'm going to give you, you are sure going to enjoy this holiday with your friends or family or whoever you would want to be spending the holiday with. So don't just catch one tip and leave the rest. You want to really see this video till the very end. I mean, this is the season. You're probably going to get that call that, oh, I want to come spend the holiday with you. Or you might be the one putting the call across to your friend, your family, your loved ones to say that you want to come spend the holiday with them. Good. Once you get that call, if you're going to be the host, someone calls you to say, I'll be coming over to spend the holiday with you. Don't just laugh it away and say, oh, you are welcome. You know my house is your house. You're free to stay as long as you want. When you know that deep down, you may not be able to accommodate them for as long as they want, because if you leave it to their introspection, some people lack of introspection will leave you in wonder. Some people lack introspection, so you don't assume that they will know when to leave. You should set the boundaries from the very beginning. So when they call you, oh, I want to come spend the holiday with you, remarkable. It will be really nice to have you, but how long would you be staying? Bang, bang, bang. With that, you have set the boundary already. So, okay, let's say the person replies to you and say, I will be staying for a month. And you know, as the host, that as the would-be host, that 1 month will not be convenient for you. Remember, you need cash, you need time, you need to give them attention and all of that. So when you know that the time they have mentioned will not be convenient for you, you can say, oh, it would really be nice to have you stay for that long, but I have other plans. Can we reduce it to 2 weeks? If probably they said 1 month, you can reduce to 2 weeks. Or as convenient as it is okay to burn your wood to keep people warm, but it is never okay to set yourself on fire to keep people warm. Because the truth is, even if you die for them, they will still complain and grumble that you didn't die well. Do you get? So don't start what you can't finish. Set the boundaries from the very beginning. And there's this thing about hosting someone. You might be so, nice and cozy with someone from on the phone or from afar. But there are some things that you may not know and which will get to unfold by the time people come together. So especially if it's going to be your first time hosting them, please reduce it to the barest minimum. The time that you know that you'll be able to tolerate their excesses in case they come with a baggage of it. Do you get? All right. So when you now probably get into the house of your host, please appreciate the environment. Don't come in and begin to complain of what is not there, what you have in your house that they don't have here. Excuse me, why didn't you stay in your house? So when you come, appreciate, look for something nice. I'm not saying you should go flattering. Just look for something nice about the accommodation or about the space that you like. You can say, oh, beautiful flower vase there. Oh, nice work look. Oh, nice. Just find something to compliment. Let them know that you feel welcomed and the home is beautiful, is good enough for you. I mean, they will feel cool and be ready to go extra mile to make sure that you are comfortable. Did I mention that you need to get your personal belongings? Don't go and start using the personal belonging of your host. Get your towel ready, get your sponge, your soap, your slippers, all those little things. You don't come to people's houses when it is not an emergency. Do you get? And start using their things. Even if it's an emergency, after they want that night, the next day you should look for where to buy those things. So avoid using the personal belonging of your host as much as you can. And when they are cooking, auntie and uncle, please try and make an attempt to be around them. So they will say, oh, don't worry, everything is fine. You can stay in your room or you can go watch TV. No, that's not the time to even fiddle with your phone. If they say you shouldn't do anything, but they are the ones cooking, I mean your host, get a chair, stay close to them, give them moral support. Be gisting now, just be around. By all means, don't be in your bedroom while they cook and then come and knock on your door to come and eat. Ensure to flush the toilet properly. I beg you. This might seem like something common, but it's very important. Ensure to flush the toilet properly. You know, some people when they flush the toilet, you still be seeing some reddish thing. Flush the toilet until the water in the toilet bowl is sparkling clean. Don't say I didn't tell you. This will determine if you will come back or not. And learn to keep your space clean. Learn to also, clean the house. Put Learn to join to clean the house. If your host is sweeping, for example, don't be shifting one side. He mops this side, you shift this side. No, if they are mopping or they are sweeping, find something to do. If they are sweeping, find a way to mop. If they are mopping, find a way to remove cobwebs. Find a way to just do something to keep the space clean. Don't be the one that will fix long nails and just be sitting, to be serviced. Two of you need to enjoy yourselves. So please cooperate to make it a memorable holiday for both of you. Keep to your time of departure. Now, you say you want to stay for 2 weeks. You should stay for 13 days. On the 14th day, you should already be on your way to the airport or to the park or anywhere, but you really have to stick to your time of departure by all means. And don't overburden the domestic staff of your host. When the madam or your host gives them their clothes to launder, don't send your clothes to them to launder, especially on the first day or the second day. You can make an attempt to launder the clothes yourself. When they see that you are attempting to launder the clothes, they can offer to say, oh no, give it to the domestic staff to do it. Not that your host gives the domestic staff one to launder, you are giving them three to launder, and you're not going anywhere. Or you send the domestic staff on long errands without even the permission of their employer. So when you know you want to send them on errands, no matter how short that distance might be, please seek the permission of your host to send their domestic staff. They are not working for you. You are a visitor. So please know your place. And don't come to the house clapping your hands, oh ye people, and shouting unto the Lord with the voice of triumph. Please carry venison. Carry something with you. Carry something. You can buy a gift for your host. I mean, it's the season of giving. And if you are seeing this video after this festive period, but you are going to visit and to stay with someone for a while, please get a gift. You can get, it may not be something really expensive, but something nice. That act of kindness, to think of getting them a gift. They'll say, okay, so this person had me in mind to bring this thing. So get something along with you when you are going to visit your host. It could be food stuff, it could be a gift, it could be something to just munch on board. By all means, try and get something. Need I mention that you do not be flirtatious with the spouse, the domestic staff, or the children of your host. Don't be flirtatious. Don't call them unnecessary pet names. If their name is Aggie or Agnes, for example, you call them that, or you add the title. If there are people that you can't call by their names, you can add the title, address them properly. Don't go and be saying Aggie. Stay on your lane. Call them by their names. Don't try to be too nice or to follow the pattern. Yes, talking about patterns. If you're going to visit someone who is a spiritual leader in his or her church, please, for the moment you're going to be there, follow the person to their church. That's not the time to go and start looking for your church that is several miles away. Please attend the church of your host, which is why you also need to be careful of who you choose to go and visit this holiday period. If they are having their devotions, for example, their morning devotions, or some homes where they do evening devotions, that's not the time to be in your room. The moment you hear, good morning, Jesus, good morning, Lord, start running down to the parlor. Most family altars are in the parlor. Start running down to the parlor and join them to pray. Kabash, and be serious. In fact, use that period where you are in their house to have a revival. It's not the time that you'll be in your room, they are praying, you are there, they want, they do. Please follow them in their devotions and abide by the spiritual rules of that place. Not just spiritual rules, just abide by the rules in the house. For example, if it's light out by, let's say, 9 p.m., please don't come by 10. Please, that's so rude. If lights out is by 8, please try and be at home before 7:30 so that you will be there. Not that you are coming and they are knocking, you are knocking for them to come and open the door for you. Please don't put them at risk. Now, talking about risk, you really want to be careful the people you allow into your home. By the time you start bringing in boundaries, they see you like being wicked and all of that. Please don't mind them. Be careful about the people that you let into your home. Before you agree to host someone, you should think about their value system. Think about what they represent before they come and spoil your little children or break your home. Yes, so please, don't throw caution to the wind. Be careful the people that you allow into your home to avoid stories that touch. I believe that if you stick to these tips and the other ones that the Holy Spirit will be giving you or your instincts will be telling you, you would have a most memorable period with your host, or you would enjoy being a host yourself. If you like this content and have been blessed by it, then you should subscribe, give it a massive thumbs up, share with your friends and family. Until I bring you another interesting video, stay blessed. Bye.